What is going on, guys? And today we'll be covering what happened at E3 and what happened at EA Play. So EA Play was basically a convention that EA held for all the EA games. It was about a week ago. God, I missed that song. And then E3 was about 4 or 5 days ago. That was more of a national game convention where more companies all have their own conferences. Xbox and PlayStation will have their own conference, and then specific companies, specific gaming companies like Ubisoft, EA, and Activision will have their own conferences as well. And we got a little bit more Madden stuff there. In this video, I'm going to be going over my top 5 things that we learned from those conferences, those conventions. These are my top 5. There's a lot of extra stuff covered, but these are just mine. So for number 1, we got Longshot. Longshot is EA's Madden's take on a campaign story narrative. Basically, it's a movie. The story of this mode is to get drafted. In this movie, you play Devin Wade, an inspiring quarterback who lives in Texas. You'll be around his family and friends. You'll see what he does as he grows up. You'll play high school games in Texas, and then you'll also go to the University of Texas that we saw in the trailer. And it's actually more of a redemption story. He was a really great quarterback in high school, and then he stopped playing, and then he actually comes back. It's kind of intriguing. Now, so many people asked, why hasn't EA done what 2K does? Or why do they have this story of this My Player, My Career Superstar mode? This is it. This is their version. This is their take on it. They actually said, one of the developers said in an interview that they didn't want to copy or go that same route. They think this is more innovative, and it's a raw special. They've actually spent 4 years working on this project alone. There's 45 different characters, 45 different scenes, different actors in this thing. This is really a movie. There's no load times. You are playing through this seamlessly. I'm expecting this to have more of an NCAA feel, which is awesome because we don't have that option to buy NCAA anymore. This is what people have been asking for, and I'm glad we got it. Will it be great? I believe so. 4 years, it has to be. If not, if it's a total letdown, EA totally dropped the ball. Number 2 is presentation. Now, I know EA and especially Madden brags on their presentation every single year. One of the developers actually said that this year was kind of light because they were focusing more on Longshot. But they said the particle systems, the tunnel runouts, the flamethrowers, the exterior of the stadium is really amped up now. It looks all really crisp and clean, especially with the Frostbite engine. A lot more things were possible. But something that they really keyed on is that sideline interaction. So when you go onto your sideline or the opposing sideline and you fall down out of bounds, you will actually get picked up by your teammate or the opposing team. Now, I actually do want to get picked up by my teammates, but the opposing team, maybe not so much, not more of the, I don't know. If it's a rival game like Ravens-Steelers, I don't want to be getting picked up by a Steeler from a Raven. Maybe that's just me. Something really big in number 2 is the title update. So they're still going to have their generic presentations, which are already really good in Madden, but they said they're going to have title updates every single month. So every 4 weeks, whatever celebration is done in the NFL will be put into the game. So imagine a really popular dance coming out, or imagine someone getting really creative or really innovative like OBJ, creating this whole new celebration or dance, and then it being in Madden. That's really cool. Number 3 is franchise with Play Now Live. Now, I'm not much of a franchise guy myself, but EA really focused on franchise in NBA Live this year. So basically what EA has done is they set up so any EA game, they can basically build off each other's franchise mode. So anything that you see in NBA Live 18 is going to be in Madden NFL 19. Not 18, but 19. So each year they'll be able to build on each other. There's not that many changes this year in Madden 18 franchise CFM, but Madden 19, you can expect what you saw in NBA 18. Kind of weird, but hey, that's what they've decided to do. The dopest thing about CFM this year is they're going to be able to receive title updates just like MUT. So in MUT Ultimate Team, we get basically new content every single day. With Play Now Live, you're going to be doing the same thing in CFM. So example that they gave was when Tony Romo got hurt, you're going to actually be able to go straight to that point in the season and choose whether you want to start Tony Romo or bench Tony Romo. And then that will affect your team going forward, which is actually really cool. Everything will be updated. The scenario, the commentary, and then basically like you can rewrite the future and rewrite the past. It's really insane, actually. Number 4, and this is a big one for me, is Weekend League. Now, if you're familiar with FIFA, you already know what Weekend League is, but for those who don't, Weekend League is basically MUT Champions. So on Monday and Tuesday, there will be tournaments where you have to win 3 games in a row, and then on Wednesday and Thursday, there will also be another tournament where you have to win at least 3 games in a row to qualify for Weekend League. Weekend League is a 72-hour tournament where basically they have it right now is where you play 25 games and you try to win as many games as possible. Simple goal, really simple. It's awesome. 3 games is pretty easy to do. And then based how you do in the Weekend League within those 25 games is how your rewards will be. So with the Blitz events that we had this year, it will be kind of similar to that. And I love the Blitz promos. So if you're really good at the game, basically just play Weekend League. I think it'll be really great for people who are awesome at the game, really good, who spend a lot of time grinding, practicing, labbing. And the people who don't want to spend money, the best rewards in the game, in my opinion, should come from playing the game. But if you're really good at playing the game and you compete in Weekend League, especially if they do like ranking system like a top 100, you get top 100 rewards in FIFA. There's some of the best cards in the game, some of the best rewards in the game. So I think they'll do something similar to Madden. Also, the 3 games and the 72 hours is totally up in the air right now. They could change at launch. And then number 5 is MUT levels. Now, this is something that we saw at the very end of EA Play, and my take on it is it's similar to MUT rewards. Basically, there's a loading bar, so think of it as something loading, like a bar filling up. So think of Call of Duty ranks, where you start at level 1 and you go up to, let's say, level 55 if it's COD 4, and then you prestige. Basically, it's the same thing with MUT level. You start at level 1, and then as you do basically anything in MUT, whether that's completing a solo, completing a set, winning head-to-head games, making an auction, making a trade, you will increase your MUT level. It caters to everyone, and the coolest thing about that is that you get rewards based on your MUT level. So if you play the game a lot like myself, I'm going to get rewarded hella stuff. And even if you don't play the lot, you still get rewarded for doing what you can. MUT rewards is basically if you buy a lot of packs, if you open a lot of packs, you get really high with MUT rewards. This is something that caters to everyone. I do see farming happening a lot with the system though. But yeah, that's my take on what I saw from EA Play and E3. Shout out to everyone who uploaded trailers and interviews. I will leave their links down in the description below, right below that like button. For people who are wondering where gameplay is, why haven't we still seen the game yet? They're actually going to be giving the gameplay. They're going to have an event where they invite creators down, video creators down in late June, maybe middle of July, down to EA Sports, and they're going to have a capture event. So then we'll see people who are really big in the community upload that gameplay. Basically, that's why we haven't seen the game. I've been seeing a lot of questions on that, but I just want to get that out of the way. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Again, check out the description for everything. If you need stuff on Amazon as well, check that out below. Like PSN, just go ahead and stock up for Madden 18, because I know people will be buying packs. Again, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm signing out. Let me know what you want to see below in the comments. Peace.